This is a free bench made of recycled material. Somebody put on the curb. I picked it up, brought it home, and figured out, let me make a bench with this. A free bench. It didn't cost anything. Even the old paint was from an old screen door. So I'm going to show you how I actually made this bench. And you can do it too. It's real easy out of recycled material. Let's do it. So we can make this bench. It's free from recycled material. Someone was ripping up a deck, I suppose, and I took that off the curb and took it home, thinking I can make something. And how about that? We're going to make a bench today, as you see in the clip there. So I got some old 4x4 posts. We'll make legs out of that. And the bench and the frame out of those old 2x4s. And then we'll paint the whole thing. As you see, it was green. And, you know, free material makes free DIY projects. It makes it worthwhile. You don't have to spend any money. Just go around picking up stuff out of trash or look around your house, see what you got stored. So let's get started. So we're going to start off by determining what size you want the bench in. I think we're going to make it 4 feet. So it's a 4-foot bench. So let's cut a couple of these out for the seating. So we got 3 pieces, 48 inches long. I cut off the bad ends and we'll just turn them upside down. Because this side's really weather beat. So we'll do that. Some have big holes in them from big bolts, but that's okay. That's what makes it interesting, an old bench. And we'll paint it to look nice. So we'll make sure we got that squared off. Don't have to be too precise. This is going to be an old bench, but it's going to look pretty good. I mean, benches today, garden benches, outdoor benches, they're pretty expensive. You can spend at least $100, but this is better. It's free. So let's outline 3/4 of an inch all the way around here, and we know where to lay our 2x4 brace. Okay, so we got the outline for the brace. So the 2x4 goes right inside here, and it's pretty simple. We got this 46 inches from inside here. I'm sorry, from outside here to the other outside. It's 46 inches. Then in between here will be 16.5. Let me show you, it'll be easier. So we've cut these 46 inches. These are the braces that go on the bottom. And they go right in between these lines we made. And if you don't have lines, we're just going to keep it 3/4 of an inch all the way around. Then we'll put the 2x4, which we're doing here. So right in between these lines is where the 2x4 goes. And that'll leave us 3/4 of an inch lip over the bench. How simple is that? Great. Now we got to cut the side pieces, and we'll do that now. I'm going to use this scrap I got here. We'll take the nails out. So we need 2 16.5. So let's mark that out. 2 16.5. Coming up. Right about there. Next one. And we'll make 2. There you go. They're definitely the same size. Okay, so they should go inside here. Look at that. Okay, perfect. We're going to put a center piece in there as well. So let's go cut that now. We can mark it out and then screw this all together, and then turn it over and screw the bench top down. We're getting there. It's pretty simple. So this should go in here. Find out where the center is here. Let's see what we have here. So 46. Of course, that would be 23. 23 inches. The actual center here. How about that? That makes it easy. 23. Off this 23 right there. So we got that there. And this will go right there in the center. So we'll put this frame together. Then we'll put the bench boards on top of this. Screw it all down. Then we'll be working on the legs, which are real simple to do. I got some scrap 4x4s and we'll use that. So let's do that. Now I have some of these old 3-inch screws. They're not deck nails, but that'll do. I mean, if you want to use deck nails for outdoors, you can, but this will be undercover, and you know, these screws will last 10, 15 years. So it's up to you if you want to spend the money on deck nails. I usually don't, but that's up to you guys. So what we're going to do is drill some holes out here, and on dead center here. It's easy when you drill the holes, so it goes in much easier. You want to line it up really good. Make sure it's square. That'd be good. Of course, the legs are going to go on here. You want the legs sticking out a little crooked. Perfect. Good. We got that. Make sure this is center. Yeah, it looks good enough. All right, let's put it in. All right. All right, we got the frame. Isn't that great? So let's put the seat on, and then we could do the legs. Well, this will line up pretty good. It'll give us that 3/4 of an inch all the way around the bench. So it's gonna look pretty good, actually. I mean, it's free and recycled material. It's good to use recycled material. Kind of save the environment, and it saves for yourself. Save some money. So let's do that. Let's turn it over and screw the seat on. Mark out the middle here. Make sure you put the screw in the right place. Good. So we'll drill out these holes and put the screws in. Looking good. Well, let's get this all screwed in. And we're done with the seat. Oh, good. 3-inch screws, they really bite good. That's great. Looking good to me. Well, let's cut the legs. I got some scrap over here. Let me see what the shortest one is. See what that measures. How perfect is that? Measures 16 inches. All right, we got one leg. Okay, and we got some scrap here. That's really, we'll cut that all out, that rot there. Of course, we got some nails here. We'll get them out of there. We'll use everything, so there's no waste. Let's see, 16 inches right there. Oh, that's perfect. So that's 4 legs. That'll work. I want to mention there's no guide on this saw, so don't do what I do, please. I've been doing this for years. I'm real careful. So I want you to be careful. Make sure you have a guide on your saw and be very careful. So let's put the legs on. And we got to put the back on. It's going to be really nice. Perfect. How nice is that? We got to take those nails out of there. They go there. And we'll get the nails out. Let's do that. Well, we're just going to make sure the legs are square. Right there is good. Put a screw in here. All right. Pretty strong. And pretty straight too. So let's get this side. Want to make sure we square these legs up. That looks pretty good there. Let's get a screw in there. Get a screw in here and see what's going on. There we go. Nice and tight. Oh wow. Pretty good. All right. One more screw here. Will be good. It's good. We're going to get some on this side too. Let's get this one first. This will work here. Oh. Okay. How about that? Perfect. I drill a hole first. I always drill a hole first. Makes it easier to get the screw in there. And one here. There you go. Get a screw here. Make sure we got it nice and square before we do that. I don't want the bench rocking too much. I think that's about right there. Let's do that. Okay, we got that. All right. One more down here. Good. Let's see how that looks. Perfect. Very good. All right. Get a few more screws in those legs. Put the backrest on. I got it marked out there, so that should be good. There you go. Level it off a little bit. That's about right there. Yeah. Nice. How easy is that? Well, it looks pretty good. You can lean back and rest your back. We're going to put it up on the, up on the porch. Yeah, that's going to be pretty nice. I think it's fine. You can rest your back on there. So let's finish putting the screws in, and then we'll get painting. Looking good. Okay, let's stand it up. We'll stand the bench up and paint the front area. Perfect. Then we'll be finished. It'll look nice. Let's do that. Coming along here pretty good. Looking good. Well, I guess tomorrow or next day, maybe let it dry. And then, we can use it. It's going to be nice up on the porch there. I usually do things there, and nice to take a seat. Even have a cup of coffee out there in the morning. And watch the birds out here. As you can see, I have bird houses and feeders everywhere. So it's a backyard that can really keep you entertained with the wildlife. Well, as you can see, I think it's a great bench. Something you can do. So when you have reclaimed lumber, make something from it. Give you a better look here. It's a decent bench, 4 feet, good for 2 people, or just a stretch out. Got a backrest on it. I mean, it's a pretty decent bench for a simple design. Something anybody can do. You just want to be careful cutting the wood. And other than that, it's a great simple design. I hope that some of you can actually do this and enjoy making a project for yourself with very little bit of money and investment. And this bench will last you a long time. It's nice to have it in your garden, up on your porch. It's a great idea for recycled material. Well, I hope I inspired you to get out and make a project. Do something simple. You don't need money to make a project. You can make a project out of anything, which is recycled lumber. You got a free bench. So I really appreciate you joining me. Subscribe and look at all my videos. There's so many things you can look at and be inspired and get some great ideas. I've been doing this a long time, and I really hope you subscribe and join the channel. So press that little red button down on the right side and subscribe and be a part of this community. My name is Vince. All have a good day. Thanks for watching.